Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. I'm also watching our next key area of resistance at around the $1.17 mark, because in case we continue gearing up and manage to break above that key area of resistance, then I'll be watching for a successful retest of that key area of resistance before we can continue gearing up and continue unlocking even higher prices. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that has now managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, which lies between the $1.17 mark and the $0.9321 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.9405 mark. And I believe we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after seeing our low at around the $0.32 mark, we started this massive run up to the upper side, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in yellow having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $1.3 mark. And after seeing our high at around the $1.3 mark, we started a corrective structure to the lower side, where you can see that I have this ABC corrective structure giving us a low at around the $0.74 mark, and also completing this 1-2 setup to the upper side. And after seeing the 1-2 setup, we started this Elliot structure to the upper side, having that as the first wave giving us a peak at around the $1.57 mark. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that has fully maximized our target area. And having seen the low for that second wave, whatever we expected next was the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.2784 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, where we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation, I'm expecting to see that 5-wave structure in formation having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And this micro Elliot wave count within the formation of that wave 3 is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Polygon Matic chart, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and also give you another chart pattern that is in formation right here that could possibly give us a breakout to the upper side. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that after seeing our low at around the $0.9405 mark in the formation of that wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in red having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $1.25 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upper side. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that lies between the $1.0958 mark and the $1.0594 mark, which is a target area that we have managed to get into. Though we didn't quite fully maximize that target area, I believe there are high chances that we have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of that wave 3 to the upper side. And if that is the case, and assuming that Polygon Matic is not going to give us one more leg down in the formation of this wave 2, we can sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, which is going to give me my short-term target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the 1.5 $1.5765 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting this wave 3 to the upper side to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is also an impulsive wave, I will also be expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And at the time of this recording, you can see that Polygon Matic is pushing so impulsively to the upper side, and there are chances that we are going to manage to break above our key area of resistance at around the $1.17 mark, see a successful retest before we can continue gearing up, and also see a break above these highs at around the 1.25 and at around the $1.24 mark. And the moment we manage to break above those highs, then that will be enough confirmation that Polygon Matic is back in the formation of that wave 3, and we are going to continue unlocking higher prices to fully maximize our target area at around the $1.57 mark. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And we also have a chart pattern that is in formation that could possibly give us a breakout to the upper side. And drawing out that chart pattern, we can have this as the first bottom, because the chart pattern is a double bottom. Then we have seen the formation of the neckline, then the second bottom. And there are chances that in case we continue gearing up, see a retest of that key area of resistance and continue gearing up, then that will be completing the formation of this double bottom that could possibly give us a breakout to the upper side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being given by the height between the neckline and the bottoms. And we can get that height and then place it above the neckline, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at around the $1.4059 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect Polygon Matic to do in case the breakout to the upper side plays out. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. So we need to continue watching our key area of resistance at around the $1.17 mark, because a break above that could trigger even higher prices. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported on the RSI. We are trading at around the 59 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, and we're also seeing a massive increase in the buying volume, suggesting higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.